Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the retirements of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker mean the start of a new era for the Spurs. Guard Patty Mills said, "We've had great teachers, and now there's a transition. It's about teaching that culture to these new guys. We aren't going to change. Bridging the gap is going to take time. That's where leadership comes in." Kevin?
A proud franchise. Thank you, David. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats from McCollum.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
You go back to 2015, the Blazers lost 4 of their 5 starters in the offseason. So instead of rebuilding, they retooled around Damian Lillard, and what a piece to retool behind. Amazing how far they've come in the past couple seasons, where they've placed in the Western Conference.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And here is Murray. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Gay outside. 5 to shoot. And White kicks to Murray. Hits it from 3-point range. Well, you know, Brent, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Blazers front office, continuing to fortify this roster with under-the-radar acquisitions.
Interesting adjusting around a couple of albatross contracts to now have a team that's capable at positions that a lot of teams are trying to fill. That's the wing position.
Now here's White, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside, and stolen by Lillard. And stolen by Murray. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. That one falls.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Lillard against Murray. Here's Gay. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now DeRozan. After Nasir Little missing on that last 3-pointer. And the basket by DeRozan.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Little dishes to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from McCollum. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray finds White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Lillard. A 29-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over White, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Lillard against Murray. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Many players on their best behavior to start the year. Do things get more chippy as the season goes on?
If you were in a marriage, Kevin, let's say, and you are, let's say you had what's called the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Right around December, that's about your 5th year of marriage. And guys start to think about, you know what, I keep seeing you every day, and I don't like how it is that I'm playing, and I don't like where we are right now. It's cold in this gym. What is going on? That might spill over occasionally to competition on the floor.
Well, because my wife plays this game, watches our broadcast,
yeah,
I'm always in the honeymoon stage.
I'm looking at you, Kevin, and I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe she's playing it. Here's Murray after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. DeRozan finds Aldridge. Shoots over Nurkic. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Now here's Little. DeRozan defending. Lillard against Gay. 5 on the clock. From deep. That shot no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Murray. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. 4th, C.J. McCollum.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Spurs leading by 4. The wide open look here for DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Little. Now Nurkic. Fades back. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And White kicks to Gay. Nurkic with the block.
Well, Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last time these 2 teams came together was also in this building. And they were able to win it for the home fans.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for White. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. Here's Lillard. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Misses from close range.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Little. Portland, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 6. Here's White. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder, Kevin, that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it. Well, you watch Whiteside out there and you understand just how much of an impact he can make with his defense. Great length, great timing, and makes some offenses change the way they're going to attack you just because of his size alone.
McCollum, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Count the basket.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
7'7" wingspan of Whiteside, definitely a game changer for defense.
Interesting pickup here for the Blazers as they've added Whiteside to back up Nurkic at the 5 position, and an interesting center in the Western Conference. How will he adjust to the pace and maybe the style of play out west?
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Spurs. Over Murray. And it's Lillard missing.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Damari Carroll's checked in for Gay. Bellinelli comes in for White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Nurkic. Hezonja comes in for Little. Rodney Hood subbed in for C.J. McCollum. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. We're at the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. Lyle comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And now, here's Hezonja. Carroll covering.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now, here's Mills. D right on him. Outside, Bellinelli. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hood finds Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the pass to Lyles. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills for 3. No good on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now, here's Bellinelli following the miss by Rodney Hood. Pass to Mills. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Passes it to Hezonja. Hood deciding where to go with it. Tipped away. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And it's Lillard missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Hood. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Yeah, shots like this are going to really help Rodney stay in a rhythm.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point lead. He kicks to Carroll. Back to Mills. And stolen by Hezonja. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And it's Lillard missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Wiles. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Gasol.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Trailblazers trail by 8. And Lillard kicks to Hezonja. He dishes it to Gasol. Shoots over Pirtle. And the shot is long. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Mills looking it over. And it's Wiles in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one drops. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Mario Hezonja. Both good from the line that time. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Lillard. From the top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Mills can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The NBA game drawing fans from every culture. And Pau Gasol definitely feeling the love from the Spanish and Latino community.
I always notice the fans that support us and make us feel, pretty much since I got to the NBA, all the Latino fans showed a lot of love and support towards me, so I appreciate it.
The game going global, and no better ambassador than Pau Gasol.
And as the players grow more international, fans from every country and continent, for that matter, finding more and more reason to root for the NBA.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, Pau Gasol is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Hood in at the small forward. The first one falls. And drafted by the Jazz in 2014, Rodney Hood seemed to establish himself in Utah. But Brent, as we saw last year, he finished up well with Portland.
Well, a great job by Neil O'Shea picking Rodney Hood up and had some big games in the playoffs. He's part of a collaborative at the wing position now for Portland, where Terry Stotts can use the likes of Rodney Hood and Kent Bazemore to play a lot of switching defenses and continue to make teams have to guard, as Hood's capable of making threes and making plays off the bounce.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bellinelli.
And a quick look at the numbers for Damian Lillard. Putting up 26 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bazemore, no one around him. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bazemore's got his first bucket in this one. Now here's Mills, covered by Lillard. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Mills, now the pass to Carroll to the left side wing. Now here's Mills, defense right on him. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 6. The wide open look here for Anthony. Gets a very good look and converts.
A good timing on the fast break. We don't talk about that enough. Melo coming into the play and then finishing it off.
Nice D from Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Bazemore kicks to Lillard. Portland with a new 14. And Pirtle sends it back. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Pau Gasol. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Murray against McCollum. Here's DeRozan. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Carroll against Bazemore. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, Marcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. McCollum finds Nurkic. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bazemore's got 5 now.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't give him room like that to fire.
Murray against McCollum. High arcing shot. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 5. Portland moving the ball around. A second chance effort. Nurkic can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
DeRozan draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
And not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Murray, good. He has 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Bazemore. Steps back and fires. That misses off the backboard.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Murray, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by DeRozan.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
White against Bazemore. It's McCollum on the wing. There's the 3. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Murray, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Trailblazers trail by 9. McCollum outside. Another shot and stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
That free throw, no good. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their 2nd season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray against McCollum. Murray outside. Nurkic with the double team. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan dishes to White. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Azania. Offensive rebound. Bazemore on the wing. Kicks to Little. McCollum passes to Bazemore. And stolen by White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his second basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. To the inside. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And for Portland, they're shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Passes it to Bazemore. Now here's Little. DeRozan defending. Just 5 to shoot. And Bazemore kicks to McCollum. Over Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that C.J. can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
First free throw is good.
The 2013 draft comes up and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now, Kevin.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Trailblazers trail by 11. McCollum passes to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7.
Now Lillard right now just locked in, even with the defense having all eyes on him.
Murray against Lillard. And it's Aldridge missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Spurs leading by 8. Here's White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for McCollum. Averaging about 16 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And that one falls for White.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Bellinelli in for Murray. And so he hits both. Trailblazers trail by 10. And stolen by White. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. He kicks to McCollum. To the paint. Here's Little. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Right the pass to DeRozan. Nurkic with the block. They recover it. Pirtle. A rebound by Hazanya. Hazanya's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A different look now for San Antonio. Lyle comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Derek White. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard finds Nurkic. Now here's Little. .156 left now here in the second. Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 9 points.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
Pirtle's shot is off. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Now the dish to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Over Mills. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lillard.
Just so good at rising, firing, and dismantling defenses.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Pirtle. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Little. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Little's got 4 points in the quarter. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Mills. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The guy who doesn't love the contact inside, Mills taking it up strong.
.41 seconds left in the first half. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Lillard looking around. McCollum outside. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Mills with the rebound.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Bellinelli. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
It's McCollum on the wing. Misses the 3. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, it's been a grinded-out game. What have you seen from your team so far?
Well, we're competing. You know, neither team's really shooting the ball that well, but both teams are playing hard.
Energy always leads to good results. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Terrific half from DeMar DeRozan. We love his consistency. One of the best scorers in the league for the last 6-7 years. I thought he was the key to their success in the first half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Gay and Aldridge are up front. DeJounte Murray is out there with White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5.
Using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And both free throws good from Whiteside.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
5 on the clock. Here's White. The good-looking shot from the wing. White's got 12.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coach has always talked about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Inside, Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 8 now on the night. Lillard against Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Gay inside. He's covered by Whiteside. No good from Gay. Here's Little. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Murray against Lillard. Baseline jumper. That one a little long. Trailblazers trail by 4. And there's the pass to Whiteside. Good on the shot. Whiteside's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Murray finds Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
And he makes the first.
Capable of playing forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
He's off on the second. It's deflected. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Looking to get it going. Murray with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading by 3. Beyond the arc. And no good. And it's Portland the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Whiteside. He shoots again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. White drives in, and Gasol sends it back.
Gasol did not stop moving his hands there, especially as the shot was going up. Always going to be right there to send anything back if it's close.
San Antonio making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Down low. 8 feet away. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Murray. And it's 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Floats one, and White with the block. Here's Carroll. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And he can't get the first one. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hood's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Trailblazers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McCollum finds Whiteside. Lillard outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's San Antonio now. Spurs leading by 6. White drives in. Missed inside.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Trying to end the drought, and it's denied. But they get it back. Yep, it counts. Lillard's got 13. The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Murray kicks to Gay. Pass to Carroll. Back to Gay. Passes to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by McCollum. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. Ken Bazemore comes in for McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. He had a nice open look right there. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
And Murray, here we go. And a missed layup.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
For Portland, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Right side, White. He feeds it to Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Portland, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, San Antonio tied right now.
And for the Trailblazers, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yeah, with the quality of a lot of teams they're now staring up at, it's going to be difficult for them to bounce back from this kind of start and make a huge climb up the standings. Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Buckets.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Bazemore. Here's Gasol, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gasol's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Gay left side. Shot on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Over Gay. Anthony can't hit. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Trailblazers shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And a wide open look for Hood. Off target from outside. The Spurs shooting the ball at 42%. White dishes to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside.
The Spurs have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Now, here's Lillard, covered by Mills.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Lillard. He's got 13. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0". And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Kicks to Gay, taken away by Anthony. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Pau Gasol. Averaging 5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
For Portland, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one falls for him.
One of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hezonja's checked in. Both free throws good from Hood.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bounce pass Mills. Pirtle against Gasol. And Bellinelli kicks to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Mills passes to Pirtle. They get it back. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland no good that time either. Spurs leading by 5. It's Gay with the drive. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bazemore passes to Gasol. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bellinelli dishes to Pirtle. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead. Trailblazers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Lillard outside. Pass to Hood. From outside the arc, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Spurs second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And Mills kicks to Carroll. Back to Mills. Now here's Gay. Defense is right there. Bellinelli. And it's off the back rim. No good. Trailblazers trail by 9. 3-pointer Lillard. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Gay's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mills can't hit. Mills has gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Hood kicks to Lillard. Here's Hazanya, and stolen by Gay. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
Yeah, and the junkyard dog just showing his aggressiveness attacking the rack.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And that one falls for Carroll. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Gasol. Little comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Lillard. Carroll hits them both. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. 1:32 left in the third quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And San Antonio called for the foul. The Trailblazers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
That's good from Hazanya. Lyles checked in for DeMar Carroll. He hits both from the stripe. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Here's Mills. Portland grabs the miss. 3-on-3. The wide open shot by Little. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spurs leading by 9. Basket good.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
1:02 left in the third. McCollum passes a Little. Dishes to Nurkic. In the corner, it's Little. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Mills passes to Lyles. Yep, that one goes. Lyles got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Outside Hood. 20 seconds left in the third. Good on the 13-footer. Hood's got 13.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by McCollum. Feeds it to DeRozan. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. It's stolen by Little. 1 second left. That one no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Look, be aggressive, all right? I like the way we're defending. I think we work to get some better shots. Don't be anxious.
Well, he wants his guys, GA, to be smart on offense.
I mean, the defense has been there, Kevin. The offense is struggling, but you can tell in his voice the optimism's there that they can turn this around.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Portland. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's McCollum. And it's Little in at the 3. Now here's Mills to the paint. Ellenelli finds DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A free throw dropped for DeRozan. And he can't hit the second. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Hood. The shot from the low post is good.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. McCollum outside, inside. Hood can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Pirtle, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. First free throw is good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Murray's checked in for Patty Mills. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And a wide-open look for McCollum. Unable to get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pirtle kicks to Bellinelli. Murray outside. 4 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
Free throw good, Murray. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 9. That's a 2 from Lillard, and right through it goes. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lillard against Murray. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Tries again, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They lead by 7. There's the double team from Whiteside. It's tipped. Here's White, and McCollum with the block. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Out to the right wing. The shot by Lillard wide open. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Lillard. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that one drops. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And Portland has possession. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Murray. Little with the ball. Tips it up. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
And not much that gets sped up in LaMarcus Aldridge's game right there. You could see the force that he has.
Trailblazers trail by 9. McCollum dishes to Whiteside, and he gets it to go.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And the Spurs making a change here. Gay's checked in. One misses for Whiteside.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line. So still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent. Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it.
Trailblazers trail by 9. There's the pass to Little. Here's Nurkic. And another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. Their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position. But the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
And with their high-powered backcourt, Brent, Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area and putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
Pass to Little. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's White missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum left side, and the basket is good.
He is a lethal all-around scorer. You have to love the versatility of McCollum's offensive game.
From deep three-point range, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Here's Little. Gay with the block. Aldridge, the pass to Gay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. Rudy Gay hits them both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Whiteside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, the bio says 7 feet and 265. Whiteside usually finds a way to get the shot to go despite being hit, thanks to those numbers. Incredible strength.
Free throw, good. Whiteside. Spurs leading by 5. Murray surveying the D. White with it. Now defended by McCollum. And it's White missing. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Passes it to Nurkic. To the inside. Here's Little looking to get back on track here. And Whiteside stays right with it.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Aldridge inside. Working on Nurkic. Aldridge misses.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Good work there as it goes.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And here's McCollum. He dishes it to Lillard. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's Aldridge on the follow.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now McCollum. Now a timeout called by Portland. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Lillard outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited. He ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling. And Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Trailblazers trail by 9. He kicks it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for White. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. 11-point game. And it's Hood in the corner. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Damari Carroll's checked in for San Antonio. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the middle. Here's Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. Here's Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
Stolen by McCollum. And there's the feed to Lillard. And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Murray against Lillard. Lillard comes with the double team. The shot by Carroll, no good. The Trailblazers shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Whiteside at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from. And Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Gay. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Lillard against Murray. Hood for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Spurs leading by 4. Murray outside. It's Carroll on the wing. And that time, also a missed shot. Trailblazers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. McCollum passes to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Launches a 3. Good D by McCollum. The Blazers on offense. Trailing by 2. To the inside. Pass to Lillard. There's 25 seconds left in the game. The putback. It's in. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Got to put a body on there. Just too big down low.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Murray against Lillard. Murray kicks to Aldridge. It's in!
Well, he's made several All-NBA teams over the years, and this is just another reason why. Aldridge, one of the coolest customers on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 2. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going. And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.